say 69,000? How many people on? 6,000. I don't think that's true. I think it's way more than that. I'm playing with Ohio State. Can you change their jerseys? Man. Bro, why they always do that? Tier 1. What? Oh my god, nigga. Look, the players online is damn. Football fans, man. Bro, see, bro.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. To throw, it's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Play action here on first down. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's Branch. He's in the clear. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. The shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Contact as he let the ball go.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line.
see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Here he goes. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
It's not that serious, bro. Yo, bro, come on, bro. The game been out for like, what, not even 30 minutes, man. Like, just hike the
call is quarterback sneak. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it,
the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. So let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the 1st down in the red zone. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle at the 6-yard.
You got it, bro. You win, bro. I don't care. You got it, man. I'm not playing you, bro. This nigga sweating his fucking ass off, my nigga. Like, damn, game been out for fucking 34 minutes, nigga. Damn, like, it's not that fucking serious, my nigga. I need some water, bro. I'll be fucking back. I need some water.
Give me the ball. I been ice on this nigga, yeah. I been dropping him off. I just brought all my diamonds. And these bitches glossy. Do I go 6 or track hard? I don't know, it's a talk. know that the double or black. Shorty hold it down for a nigga, and you know that I fuck with that. Shorty ride around in the new man. You know I stay loaded off codeine and Zan. I got the bag, I ain't showing my hand. I take your hoe and put her in the lamb. I got the extra Martin lifting up, and I got that plate of money running up. And 1 diamond, 2 diamond, I'm double deck flooded up. Had to spend me a bay for the ride. She cut off the money, I find him, she lying. You know my criteria resemble a dealer. You know I splurge on her until I can spend her. You know for a fact that I'm taking her down. Big diamond like crystal, I know shit wanna. Don't like when I ditch it, shorty 2 times. Turn up on these niggas 1 notch, I do double or double. I done ran up my M's, they know I fuck it up. Chase that money real fast, run it up, stack it up. Hit the crib and make bacon it long like a bus. I can't settle for one, all these hoes I done fuck. Spin a check on AP, one for her and for her. Got my fit looking like that, I sponsor cigar. And you know that it's tough, that's a Montclair puff. Bitch, you know I'm a thug. Chill all day, back to back, sip mine. Don't care what type of nigga that'll last the world. And I ain't really even tryna trip about the girl. Fuck with her, I give her money up and now I blew a dub. 20 ball came from the extra that I paid for the case. Cause the court got a case on us. Don't care what they say, they can't X out us. Louis straight from New York, been the one since the start. This a rich nigga hunt. Had to spend me a bag for the ride. She cut off the money, I find him, she lying. You know my criteria resemble a dealer. You know I splurge on her until I can spend her. You know for a fact that I'm taking her down. Big diamond like crystal, I know shit wanna. Don't like when I ditch it, shorty 2 times. Turn up on these niggas 1 notch, I do double or double up. Bought a watch, I don't know why I started. From the start, I just knew that she ain't gon' be hard. From the back, let me hit it, she know I recorded her. And that Billy feel special one inside. And you know that my clan don't get drove for nothing. I'm gon' forever live with my name there. I'm gon' stack up that money forever. Shorty hold it down for a nigga, and you know that I fuck with that. Shorty ride around in the new man. You know I stay loaded off codeine and Zan. I got the bag, I ain't showing my hand. I take your hoe and put her in the lamb. I got the extra Martin lifting up, and I got that plate of money running up. And 1 diamond, 2 diamond, I'm double deck flooded up.
Somebody gon' die today. Somebody gon' die today. Yeah. Somebody gon' die today. Somebody gon' die today. Somebody gon' die today. I'm fresh as a peppermint. A green and white peppermint. Woo. The rollers from Clarkland. I pull up and pop shit. Woo. This gang not no op shit. Gang shit not no op shit.
Dying. All right, that game did not count. That nigga was a sweat. He was actually a pro. That game didn't count.
Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Oh my God!
And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Peoples. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
What are we
doing? Another incompletion.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
We're able to get him down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. What a stiff arm. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yard.
He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Defense showing blitz here. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Makes the grab. It's Branch. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Headed for the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Using his legs, it's Peoples. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. First down and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Look out, room to run here. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long.
Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw. It's Sand. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. Slides down.
I'm only doing one more, bro. I'm not about to keep playing this fucking shit. This shit is dumb as fuck. Playing the same team every fucking time. I should not have did that shit.
Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, and you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. To the air, it's Moore. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Finding some room with the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, Everything just working in concert together.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back grabs it on a screen. Ah, here he goes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Grab down the middle, it's Moore. And we're able to get him down. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Garcia. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything.
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the... all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. It's another deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire...
And they heave it deep downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
He's in the clear. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Where is the play, bro?
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A long distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense.
Oh, bro, this shit is... Bro, this shit is...
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Across the 40. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense...
Please get me out this shit, bro. Oh my fucking God. This shit is ridiculous, my nigga. This shit is bro. Give me the fuck out of that shit, bro. Fuck no, my nigga. Fuck no. I'm not playing that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck.